Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored to you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. Prime speakers again, I did make that statement a lot of times on Twitter and on my Channel Fireball articles as well. I'm not afraid of saying that Sorin is just the worst magic card ever people play this standard. Would a vampire finally become tier? I don't know, I mean. Also, becoming tier doesn't make any sense as a sentence. It's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Also, you know, it really depends on the metagame. And, I don't know, right now people seem to dirtle a lot and Vampire seems to be good. Yeah. Then he made a mistake. I don't understand why they printed the new Vampire card so late. I know. Sorry. I mean, they could just reprint Vampires. We have no ideas on how things will do in the next sets. Also, Eternal is a thing. Also, you know, this standard lasts 3 months. You can have fun with Vampires and Dinosaur for 3 months. Alright, unfortunately we did not draw any 1 or 2 drop, which is kind of unfortunate with this deck with many 1 or 2 drops. I like Show a lot. I'm actually subscribed to his channel. He used to stream in the afternoons, so I was watching him a lot. I think he's streaming right now. So, that's kind of bad for me, but that's okay. Show is a great streamer. Yeah, still streaming. Yeah. Alright, let's go Sorin here. My hand is super clunky, but it's okay. We're gonna go Sorin, put Sanctum Seeker into play, plan a Sorin next turn. Sorry, plan a Sanctum Seeker into this turn. It's definitely not real strong tribal. It's definitely not real strong. It's a aggressive deck with a very good card, which is Sorin Imperious Bloodlord, okay? It's an aggressive deck with a very good card. That's what it is. It's not good. It's not very good at all. Like, if you draw creatures without Sorin, it's like, I think the 2 best cards are definitely Sorin and Adanto Vanguard, you know? Without Adanto Vanguard, the deck would be much, much, much weaker. Yeah, without 3 mana Sorin, this deck wouldn't exist indeed. Okay, so I play a lot of things. Kind of awkward because if I... No, I think it's fine if they kill my Sorin. If they kill my Sorin and by attacking with all and losing their creature, in the meanwhile I'm just attacking for 6 here, gaining 6 life. If they attack with all, I block this, maybe. I might even block something else. They just don't use their mana. Sure, Sorin dies, but I'm still attacking for a lot. So I like this. Why not run Hunt of the Eye Tower? I think it's a very high variance card. It's a 6 drop, which is basically unplayable in an aggressive deck with 22 lands. We're already stretching our mana base a lot with Champion of Dusk. With 4 copies of Champion of Dusk, I don't think this deck could ever play those if it wasn't for Sorin. So the fact that you have Sorin makes you play Champion of Dusk. But I don't think I would go too much. And also Flash the other one. Alright, I don't think I block this. Sure, if they wanna... I mean, they kill my Sorin, that's fine. Yeah, Elemental is a good deck. I don't think it's amazing. I don't think there's any amazing deck right now. Which is why I like the standard a lot. Alright, I play Omnat post-combat, killing my Sanctum Seeker. This is a beating. This is a beating. This is Elementals, right? Yeah, I should just kill this. Yeah, so the Sanctum Seeker dies. I draw a Ibon Legion. That's good. Let's attack. They'll probably chump. I don't know. It depends on what they have in hand, but I don't know if they want to go to 9 here. Yeah, they might just not be a number 1 deck, because remember, there's no Pro Tour or Mythic Championship standard, so usually the pros, like for example in the last standard format it was Esper Control, but because, you know, a lot of people practiced, and at the end we came up with the best deck, which was Esper Control, the most played deck by a wide margin in the Mythic Championship. There's no such event this time, so I could easily see there not be a best deck in this 3-month standard, but just a variety of good decks. Esper Control is very bad right now. The reason why Esper Control is very bad is because the 6 mana Chandra and the 3 mana Sorin are very good against it. As well as Cynic Nexus picking up many toy like the new Cavalier, new Cavaliers, and just sideboard cards. Yeah, I think Esper is very bad right now. I've always disagreed on Esper Hero better than Esper Control in the last set. At this time, it might change because Esper Control is bad, but I still don't think Esper Aggro is a good deck at any point. Alright, what is going on? Just play. They play Razor Reef, they got a land, they put a counter here. I do have Mortify, so I love if they put counters on this. Remember, Mortify can kill any creature, so even legendary creatures. What do you like about Blue Green Flash deck? I don't think that deck is good. It really depends on if you draw the 4/4 Flash or not. Even Reef is a problem for Esper. Yes, Rising Reef is a problem for Esper. That's true. I mean, this card is literally just a 3 mana card that you can't bounce with the fairy and creates advantage. And you should put another elemental, creates advantage, and it just makes your ramp spell in the late game good. It's just amazing for any control deck. It's fine. It's fine. Lol at my deck. People just think differently. I never liked the Esper Hero, the version that BBD is playing, but it wins a lot. It could actually be super. Could be a super good deck. All right, I'm gonna mortify the Omnath and then attack with my Sanctum Seeker. Opponent will double block probably. I'm not winning this game at any point, but I think double killing the Resin Reef and this it's very good. I mean, I'm not very bad. I've drawn 7 lands. I'm not winning this game, but yeah, this is a good block actually because I only can kill 2 of them. I think I'm gonna kill not killing the Resin Reef is usually a recipe for the loss. But I guess my only hope is that they got. No, I think I'm gonna kill the Resin Reef. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Resin Reef. If I play Make Them Challenge, I unfortunately couldn't. No. The next Pro Tour, the SBC Championship is Modern, so I have to practice Modern. I don't have infinite time to play Standard in my free time. I play Standard when I stream. I played Modern on Saturday, and I played. I went to Legacy Paper event on Sunday, so I didn't have time to play the competitive challenges. We're not an aggro meta game. I think Blue-Green is probably the best deck. But I think in order to fight these decks, you need to be aggressive. Of course, now I lose, but I was definitely not aggressive in this game. I went land, go, and soar in. This is not an aggressive curve. And opponent's still on 8. I love mid-range focused standard. I think mid-range is the most skill-intensive way to play Magic. So I just love when these decks are the best. All right, if I break here, I'll concede. It's not bad because if I have the removals, if I have a cast down, I still kill my more Sanctum Seeker. Actually, that's not true because this one would have died and the Resin Reef would be 2/1 and 2/2. Yeah, that block was bad. You're right. Oh, for the control lovers, midrange is bad. I mean, that's not necessarily true. Control decks are not that bad against midrange. Are fine. I mean, the control deck usually wins game 1, and then if they tune their sideboard properly, they can win either game 2 or 3. But stacking Modern right now, I don't know your answer. I don't play Modern. I only play humans in Modern. Okay. You dropped to 21 land? Oh, no. I was playing 23. I cut 1, but I cut 1 just because it was a Temple of Silence, which is pretty bad. Alright, I'll board in the Noxious Grasps, and I think that's it. Usually the way I sideboarded was a couple of Legions Landing, a couple of Last Legion Zealot for 4 Noxious Grasps. This was my sideboarding, and I think I'll confirm it. No, I think 22 lands are the number. Yeah. Control lovers are having a rough time these days with the Fairy first, then Domri. Now Big Chandra. I think Big Chandra is pretty good against control. You play 4 Dusky Boy and 3 Landing. A Dusky Boy is not a very good card though. Landing lets you go flip Landing on turn 3. Dusky Boy is it's just not a good card. It's 2 mana 1/1 in standard. I'm playing 2 just because it's a filler and it's fine with Soaring to sacrifice, but Other than that, I think two. It's enough. All right, this hand is pretty bad. I need to play these two cards in order for it to be good. Drawing like Land Sorin would be the nuts. Yeah, if I can select my top decks, would be Land Sorin land. I decide to play on top lane here, so if they play the 0-3 or the 2-2, I can only choose Grasp end of turn to just gain a little bit of tempo advantage. There's a point of card banning Vintage. Actually, I'm not playing Vintage, so I don't really care. I used to play Vintage, used to like Vintage, now Vintage is super bad. Yeah, I'm disappointed, of course. I think Vintage and Pauper right now are really, really bad. I used to like both formats a lot, but the recent changes are making them very much less interactive. And I love Magic when it's interactive. That's why, I love to play Magic. Fedra is a competitive deck. Oh, I mean, it made the top 8 of the stars of the game. It must be a competitive deck. I don't like it, but some people like it. Alright, I decide to go Sanctum Seeker here, which will mean that opponent gets in for 5 damage, 5 damage, and I don't particularly care if they ramp here. Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing of Magic, is that you can win with basically anything. My idea shouldn't necessarily mean, the truth. I could say, Sorin, whatever, the Word of Spark Sorin, it's an unplayable Magic card, and some people could say, no, it's not true, I played it to Mythic, it's good. It's good to have different opinion. Also, I think Ripjaw Raptor is an awful card, and I would never put in my decks, unless I play Marauding Raptor. Because it's just a dude, you play it, it does nothing, okay? You can't afford to play cards like this in your standard deck. Is one Chandra Emblem good? I mean, it depends on how much it takes. Like, if your opponent's comboing off and they're on 20 life, that will kill you before 20 life. Alright, yeah, this sideboard is kind of perfect, I think. I mean, it's not really perfect, we just sideboarding 2 cards for 2 cards, but I think I like this. Again, like, the good thing of Magic is that people have opinions. I like to have strong opinions, because, I like to give advices to people. So, if I say, don't put Ripjaw Raptor in your deck unless you play Marauding Raptor, that's because I want to help you. It's not because if you do it, I call you stupid. Or, I don't know, if I tell you to not play Sorin, that's because I want to help you, not because I'm calling you stupid. So some people could just see my sentences are, like cocky or something like that, and I apologize for that. I try to be, as honest as I can and as helpful as I can. Against elementals. You can't make your friends understand. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you don't have to make understand everyone everything. Yeah, a Mordigo and... Yeah, if you play a Mordigo in your deck, you are most likely to lose than win. And Radical Idea, I don't know, you can play like 1 or 2 and it's a Phoenix, but I would suggest to play 0. Alright, since I have this amazing curve, I'd rather just go down to Vanguard here instead of going a cast down at the Trailblazer. And I don't mind losing 4 life here. I'm gonna gain life back with Soaring. Yeah, I am pretty black and white with my statement for sure. You guys can never remember how I called Basilica Balehound unplayable and then I ended up, calling it very good for a while. So yeah, I like to change opinion if I believe that that something changed. Nothing ever changed with Sorin though. Hello, my newbie. Which card is the strongest in this game? I don't know. Black Lotus. Black Lotus is probably the strongest card of Magic the Gathering. Alright. Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. Making... I didn't have loyalty, okay. Alright. It's my turn here. I kind of want to attack with both on Chandra. What do they do? They take, the Chandra dies. That block, I pay for life. That block, I'm fine with that. And then I go Soaring Champion. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I really dislike Chandra. Whenever you play a card that doesn't do anything when it comes to play, it's very bad. It's very, very bad. Ancestor's better than Black Lotus? I disagree. I disagree. In Cube, Black Lotus is better than Ancestral, and I think Cube should be the truth for these kind of things. Alright, I don't mind losing more life here. I think my life total is not a trouble. It's not a danger, sorry. Thanks to cards like Sorin or now Sanctum Seeker. I don't have double black to play next turn, but let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen. Support a new Magic Online is made in the same image as Magic Arena. Yeah, I mean, Magic Arena is obviously better than Magic Online as a client. But I don't think Magic Arena should have older cards right now. I think they're really pushing through Standard, and that they should... Alright, Omnathir is very good. What are they bolting though? Me? Did you buy some Alpha Beta cards? Oh, if you follow me on Twitter, I post a lot of foils that I buy. I'm not buying Alpha Beta because I don't really play with these a lot. I prefer playing with... I'm gonna just let this die though. Actually... So my Sorin is going to die because I will attack it down. So the next turn I can go Mortify on this attack. Yeah, just let this die. Just letting this die. I prefer to buy Legacy foils. Play with them a lot. I like to purchase cards that I play with. I don't like to just purchase card and never play it. So I came back with my thoughts on buying Black Border Power 9. Alright, so what do we do here? I think it's pretty straightforward. Mortify on Omnath. Even if Omnath does not too much. Right now I just can't do much. I think that's the best way to use my mana. Then I put my opponent down to 14, which will put a counter on the knight. And we just did so much card advantage this game I'm not gonna lose. Like, we just drew 3 cards of the champion. Danto Vanguard killed the creature. Sorin basically was like a double Lotus Petal. Alright, drew another Sorin. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna just play Sorin Sanctum Seeker here. Had I had double black, I would have gone Lieutenant Cast Down, but I don't have it, so this is the best way to use my mana, I think. Do you have any Mox or Black? Yeah, I have the Power 9, but this is a white border. I have 1 black border Mox. I don't think Ancestral Recall is AI win, because if you play against the shops and you're on the draw, Ancestral Recall doesn't get you out of some situations, whereas Black Lotus does. Alright, 9 and 2 on the day with Vampires. We're Diamond Tier 1. We started as Tier 4 this morning, so in 3 hours, we grinded 3 levels with this deck. So we're very close to make Platinum, which, for how much I've played on Arena this month, I'm very happy to already be in that situation. I only played Vampires, and it was... Yeah, I'd say the Vampires treated me very well. One match over for Mythic, and this will also be my last match. So if we lose, we'll take all the shame. If we don't lose, we'll be 12 and 2 and Mythic in just 1 day, from Diamond Tier 4 to Mythic in 3 hours. Yeah. It's pretty bad that you rotate soon, so you have to craft the cards and you don't get to keep them. But this could actually just be... Plague Mirrors for the mirror match. This could actually be a good deck in Eternal as well. Alright, great hand. Alright, let's stay strong. Wow, Water Grave. I haven't played against any Esper deck so far today. I think the Knight is the... So if they play Hero of the Night, Hero of the whatever it's called, Precinct one, I think I'd rather go in here. I don't know. Actually, yes, I go Knight because I can go down to and lose it and take 4. You should share the win rate. Oh, I have no clue on how to do that. Yeah, historic. Sorry. Yeah. Historic. Sorry. I don't think I'll be a percentage gamer, honestly. I don't think I'll be a percentage gamer because I did start pretty good. Alright, I'll play a Danto Vanguard and lose 4 life. Do you have a favorite deck in Sarah so far? Yes. Vampires is definitely my favorite deck. I have won a lot with this deck. I think it's very good, yes. Alright, so counter on here, even though I can't just kill it. Alright, this is the fairy. If it's the fairy, it's annoying. Unfortunately, I did not draw anything to kill the hero, and I curved out hero into Oath. So this will be tough to win. Yeah, Simic Thief is a very good deck as well. How does it do against Mono Red? I think it's a good deck against Mono Red. Yes. Okay, we drew Mortify, so I'm gonna definitely attack first and go Mortify here. If they want to trade a Vampire for 4 life, I'm very happy to do so. I would actually love if they do that trade. I don't feel at any point under pressure in this game against a control deck like that, so I love to just exchange 4 life for a creature. Alright. Drawing Mortify was key there. If I don't draw Mortify, there's probably no way I win the game, but luckily we drew that. Alright, see if they have let's see if they have a land. Alright, they do have it. I'm going to go for Vanguard Conquistador Landing. Usually you want to play the Lord as last card. You don't like it? Yeah, I mean, for me it was just playing another game. It was just unbeatable. I felt advanced to in every matchup, honestly. Only matchup that I could see being unfavored for that Delver in this format is Mono Red Moon. Any fair deck, it was I felt very very much ahead with the Brandon 6. Out of a control shell, out of a black blue shell. I don't think Brandon 6 is that good in the non-blue decks. Alright, Hostage Taker, that's a good card. It's gonna prevent my Vanguard from flipping. Let's see if they wanna risk it and take the Vanguard or play safe and take the Vampire. It's probably just correct to take the Adento Vanguard. I just hope they take the token, I guess. Or if they take a Vanguard, I just hope to draw. Yeah, they take the token. It makes sense, I mean. It's a safe play, which, you know, it could be right or wrong sometimes. Alright, I'll attack with this on this and this on that. If they want to champ block, so be it. Also, if Kaya brings me down to 8, but again, I'm not afraid of this land. Of this damage in this game. Alright, we got some cheers. 23, thank you. Mr. Maddox Gaga. Maddox Gaga. Alright, Big the Fairy. It's not particularly good in this board. Opponent plays the version with heroes so they don't play Kaya's Wrath main. Let me see if they play Kaya's Wrath sideboard though. They play Kaya's Wrath, 2 Kaya's Wrath in the sideboard. Okay, we'll play around that. Ooh, Sanctum Seeker. That's the best draw that I could have imagined. Let's see, they might have Tyrant's Corn, but... If they have Tyrant's Corn, I can kill my Lieutenant. So I might just not attack with a Lieutenant, because if they kill a Lieutenant, the other one gets a 2, becomes a 2-2. So they have for sure a spell, because they're holding priority there. What can they have? They have a D-Spark. I think I'm going to attack the Fairy. Actually, I could attack with all. If they have whatever they have, it's rough. Because they kill my thing, but I flip landing. And nah, I think it's just better to play like this. I think attacking the Fairy now is key. I don't care about their life total, honestly, right now. I just care that they don't get to draw cards. Can you play Commander on here? You mean the format? No, this is just a standard and modern. Alright, they go Tyrant's Corn. Thank you, Psikulol. Alright, so again, I don't care about losing life. This is not a game where I'm gonna lose because I'm on 4 life. Is just me or is the stream desaid? Did I disconnect it? I don't think I disconnected because I'm still playing, so... Alright. The Fairy keeps on drawing cards. It is okay. They had to sacrifice the Hostage Taker in order to keep the Fairy alive. Now, let's see what they hit off the arsenal. Hopefully it's not a removal spell. Hopefully it's not a Tyrant's Core. It's a D-Spark, even worse, unfortunately, because this deals Sanctum this deals with Sanctum Seeker, which we really wanted to, use it to gain a bunch of life and to just make so that we could indestructible regenerate this. But it's okay. We will flip the Adanto next turn, so we will start making tokens. Alright, so let's go to combat. They will, of course, despark the Sanctum Seeker first. That's fine. And now I want to kill as much Planeswalkers as I could. So let's... Actually, no. Let's be aware. I cannot do that because I would die. I would die off the Oath of Kaya, so let's play well here. And let's just not attack both Planeswalkers. So I'm attacking like this. 4, 7, 9. Alright, yes. I'll kill the fairy. Flip the landing. Go to 2 life. Opponent goes to, I don't know, some amount of life. Oath of Kaya did a lot for my opponent in this game. And I keep on playing all my creatures. I'll die to a Teferi that bounces Oath of Kaya and shocks me. So hopefully they don't find that. Or I guess Oath of Kaya too. If they find it, they find it. I don't think I want to play against the Teferi that was keep on drawing cards and then tap them mana. Alright, big Teferi. Okay. Alright. They're not that on board now, unfortunately. Because 3, 6, 8, 9. Alright, I should draw a Lord. If I draw a Lord, I win. I draw a Cast Down. I can't attack any of my opponent Planeswalkers, unfortunately. Because I would die. So I have to attack face. Once I go to 3 life, I can then attack the Planeswalker. So I go to 1, sorry, to 2, and then I pass the turn. Yes, I'm dying to Oath of the Fairy, it's okay. Alright, see, even the Fairy kills me, because it bounced the Oath of Kaya. But I don't find it, so they just explode. Alright, so now their sideboard is Enter the God Eternals, Kaya's Wrath, Craft the Carnarium. So we need to move into more control-ish version with Gideon. I think 3 Duresses. I think I want 4 Duresses only against the version with... only against the version with... only against Nexus. Noxious Grasp is actually very good. I think I'm gonna keep it in. Board it in. I don't know, many, probably 3. So I want to cut some stupid creatures. Like Skymarch Aspirant and Vicious Conquistador for sure. 3 cards to cut, probably just the Sanctum Seekers. I'll cut all the stupid creatures and just leave with basically a control deck. I have 2 Cast Down and 3 Mortify. This is a lot of spot removal spell and 3 Noxious Grasp as well. This is a lot of removal spell, but I think I need to kill a hero as well as Elite Guard Mage and Hostage Taker. Yeah, this game was pretty cool. We played it at our best, I believe. Let's go. I don't want D-Spark. D-Spark doesn't kill that many things. I think Cast Down is slightly better, especially because they're on the draw. Do you feel like vampires are stronger than White Weenie? Yes. I do feel like vampires are stronger than White Weenies, for sure. Sorin is just a very, very, very strong Planeswalker. That just makes the deck a house. Also, you know, this deck is not that weak to sweepers because we just have like a pretty expensive curve. It's not like by Weenie is all in and they play sweeper. Alright, so we're 1 game away from Mythic, guys. 1 game away from Mythic. And if we go for Mythic, that would happen in, you know, pretty low amount of time. So it's pretty sweet. Alright, also, we need to go to the restroom, so please, spank a low, just submit your deck and let's play. Because I can't wait to go to the restroom. Yep. Alright, so waiting on your opponent. Plague Marys for the mirror match. Definitely not for this matchup. I shouldn't will ask you where were you when Mango got Mythic? Yeah, exactly. Alright, this is pretty bad. But I'll not mulligan. I guess the deck with Thought Erasure, you really, you know, just don't want a mulligan. Hands that are blends and spells. Alright, yeah, it's not great. Let's see what they do here. Hopefully it's not a Thief of Sanity. It's a Thought Erasure, but it's okay, my hand is double pair. So I'm gonna go Sorin plus Champion of Dusk this turn, which is like the reason why this deck is great. The reason why Sorin is great. Would have loved to have a spell last turn. I could have drawn 1 more card, but it's okay. Have you tried Orders of Life Gain? No. If you want to play Horse of, this is the best deck to play. Life Gain is usually not a very good synergy. It's not very good ability. Maybe when the Ixalan rotates out, I can see that being a deck, but right now it isn't. What's the best color in M20 draft? You can check out my article on Channel Fireball. It clearly tells you that green is best color on M20 draft. Alright, I bounced that thing, wow. Okay, so with 4 mana here, I think I'm just gonna go double 2-drop and put a counter on one of them. Yeah, this curve is just great. Opponent was super clunky. I mean, wasn't really super clunky, but was like not very fast, and I think we're just gonna stomp on them. I just hope they have you know, Kaya's Wrath and such. I don't like Scrylands now. Scrylands and aggressive deck are very bad. Scrylands are only good in this lower deck, where like the Scry actually matters more than the untap lands. Scrylands will be very much played after the Azure Chapel rotate out, but because you need fixing, not because they're good. What about the champion without erasure? I don't know. I don't. If blah blah something clever. I don't know their hand with 6 cards without erasure, so I can't tell you if they were right or wrong. You don't have any swamps. Can you suggest a replacement for this deck? No, I would say that if you don't have swamp, there's no way you can play a black-white deck. Alright, so they go Hostage Taker. This time around, I can't... Yeah, my opponent last turn I played safe with the Hostage Taker, and I think they got really, really punished for that. Alright, I'm not a fan of this play, honestly, because now I just have Soaring to kill the Hostage Taker, but it's okay. Alright, let's play Champion first. Draw 2 cards. 2 Soaring, that's a lot of Soarings. Then let's sacrifice a Vampire and shoot the Hostage Taker. And get back my creature so they can't cast it. And then it's your turn, opponent. My hand is amazing and I'm not going to lose this game. I guess I could lose to a... No, I don't. To Hero because I have Soaring to just bolt it. Next turn I can go -3, put a Champion of Dusk, draw a lot of cards, play Soaring, -3, put whatever I draw with it. I did board out Sanctum Seeker, because I was playing around Wrath. So I think boarding out 4 mana card that I don't do too much when coming to play, it's rough. It's like not great. Hero, okay. Yeah, Hero's good here. When I suck Dusk and take the Fairy, I think a 4/4 is better than a Lord. That was a good play, nice guy, of course. That was a very good play, but I think I prefer having a 4/4. Alright, this card Champion of Dust, that's very annoying. I was relying a lot on the Champion of Dust. Now I need to... Dusky Boy, wow, what a draw. Alright, let's play our Dusky Boy first. Mortify, wow, okay. Soaring will put a counter on, I think, Adanto Vanguard. And then I will attack with both at the Fairy. I don't care about their life total, as I said earlier. I'm gonna ignore them. Then I'll play a Duress, and then I'll probably just Mortify the Hero. That's why I have Mortify and Cast Down, because... Ooh, actually, no. I might just change my plan. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna still Mortify the Hero. I have Soaring to just kill the Hostage Taker, so I don't care about that. The Hostage Taker play very bad against Soaring. Hostage Taker is usually not a good standard card, and it's only good if your opponent doesn't kill it, or if you get to eat, like, you know, a creature. Yeah, what happens here is that they just play Hostage Taker, and, you know, it doesn't do anything. I don't know, again, I really dislike this deck. I know that some people win with it, that's fine with me, but I really dislike it. I think it plays so many super bad cards, like Elite Guard Mage and Hostage Taker and Tyrant Score. All these cards, in my opinion, are just very close to being unplayable standard cards. Altogether, they make a point with Hero, but you need to have altogether, you know, just... Yeah. Alright, so... I'll shoot the Hostage Taker. And attack them down to 16. I could play another Soaring, because they have 2 in my hand. I would just use it in a pretty bad way, just to put a +1/+1 counter on this. But this could actually be elite garbage, yeah. Elite garbage mage is like and crazes for 2 if you think about it. It's not good at all. I think I'm going to play Sorin here. It's not great, but I don't think my Sorin will ever die. So I'd rather just deal a point extra here, deal a point extra after. Also gaining 5 life, it's no joke in a deck with 2 Adanto Vanguard. What do you do against Wild Growth Walker, the Ranger decks? I have a lot of removals, but I have 4 of the 2 mana destroy creature that's green. I have 2 cast. You don't agree with most of your opponent choice. Okay. There's nothing I can tell to you about this because I don't know my opponent choice. Usually, I try to stream at best my games. Alright, so they keep on playing their 4 mana dude. That's okay. I mean, it's killing me a vampire every turn. It's not that bad, but it's just not doing any value without a hero in play. Alright, draw duress. It's not particularly good. So now I'm going to sacrifice a vampire, kill the hostage taker, and attack. I think I will play duress. I don't think there's a window for me where duress does much. Opponent could have a spell in their hand. I mean, when I say unplayable, it's always me, so you know that I like to just give very polarized opinion. Why not? Yeah, that was wrong, sorry. Yeah. I should have not attacked first. Thoughts on Simic Flesh? I'm not a fan. Alright, draw Knight of the Ebon Legion. I'm gonna ignore that thing now, so I'm gonna pump this. Attack with both. They chum block. Sure. They maybe want to give themselves the out of drawing Citadel Bolas or the other thing there, the Commanded Dreadhorde. Yeah, I still don't think a 4 mana hostage taker is good, but it's okay. I mean, some cases is good. All right, even if they draw a Kaya's Breath here, this gets indestructible. I still have Sorin plus this. Adanto Vanguard plus Sorin is just a house, and I am pretty positive that it's the reason why Kaya's Wrath deck are not successful anymore in Standard. Because of Sorin plus Adanto Vanguard is a very... Thoughts on Sultai? Sultai was pretty bad against Nexus, and Nexus seems to be one of the best deck right now, so maybe that's a problem. What do you think about Rakdos Aristocrats? I don't know. I'm a tier 1 guy, so I don't know about these decks. You got sick and tired of making Adiantix or... I don't know what you just said. Alright, so they will go for the Commanded Dreadhorde, which could actually turn the game over. Turn the game upside down. It puts them down to 2. They gain 3 life up to 5. I can keep 2 more of my creatures. I could actually see myself losing this game now. How do you see Phoenix in this meta? It must be good, right? Phoenix is always a very good deck. I was never a fan of it, but I always see people play with it. Alright, I just need to draw a vampire and I win. Can I draw a vampire? Vampire? Please. Vampire. Okay, we win. Alright. Nice game, nice game. Mango Mythic. Mythic Mango. Alright, 12 and 2 on the day. Streamed for 3 hours 46 from Diamond Tier 4 to Mythic in just 1 day. So I hope you guys enjoy the ride. Let's see what level we go. Let's see from what level we go. I don't know if it say. It doesn't say. Alright, let's see. 655. Nice. Alright. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, probably for some more vampires. This is my favorite decks right now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And